Following the recent YouTube monetization updates, you have been flooding us with questions. How do we do? What are the requirements for? How do we get paid for YouTube? When will our videos be eligible for? How do we join the YouTube Partner Program? Stop! I know a lot of you guys are feeling lost, but as always, I am here to save you YouTube day. Do YouTube Shorts now count towards watch time? This was by far the most popular question, but the answer remains the same. Nope. Any watch time you gain from shorts do not count towards 4,000 hours, in the same way that any views gathered from long-form content will not count towards the requirement of 10 million YouTube Shorts views. Can we monetize our channel with just 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time? Yes, you can. The 10 million Shorts views is not an additional requirement for monetization, it's an alternative one. Will I need to get 10 million YouTube Shorts views every 90 days to get paid? That is a fantastic question. I'm not entirely sure what the answer is. This is what I do know. When it comes to watch time, if you fall below 4,000 hours, YouTube will still review and accept you into the YouTube Partner Program. So we'll assume the same for 10 million Shorts views. However, if your channel is inactive for 6 months, YouTube has the right to remove you from monetization. Will the conditions for monetization be halved for non-Shorts channels? Nice try. Yeah, nice try. No. Why not create a reduced monetization program to help small creators? That's exactly what YouTube are doing with their new monetization tier called Fan Funding. This will have a lower level of requirements, but will allow creators to earn revenue from super thanks, super chats, and channel memberships. Now, this monetization tier will not include ad revenue. We don't know what the requirements are yet, but we will do in early 2023. Small channels don't stand a chance. Does vidIQ qualify with 10 million YouTube Shorts views? That's a great question, and the answer is no. No, we don't come close. Do these updates mean anything for people who get hit with reused content? Well, it doesn't mean anything new, if that's what you're meaning. Reused and repetitious content policies have been in place for quite a while now. I'd like to think YouTube are going to enforce these policies on Shorts because, to be quite honest, repetitious and reused content is rampant on that part of the platform. If you do want more guidance on the topic, we have made a video that you can watch up here after you've finished watching this video. Why is Walter White teaching me YouTube monetization updates?
You clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am the danger. I am the one who knocks.
What about the Shorts Creator Fund? Will that still be available as a monetization method? Nope. Everything announced will replace the existing Shorts Creator Fund that will come to an end in early 2023. Will the shorts already on the channel count towards the 10 gazillion, I think they mean 10 million, YouTube Shorts views required, or will we start from zero on January the 1st? Nah, I don't think YouTube's going to start everybody at zero when the requirements come into play. For example, if these requirements come into play on January the 1st, 2023, then it will look at all of the views on your channel from October the 3rd, 2022. But we don't know when YouTube are going to introduce these policies, so that is not a definitive date. So YouTube is becoming TikTok now. Cool. Yeah, you're right. YouTube is coming after TikTok's creators and saying to them, we've got more ways to make more money. Welcome to the platform. If you can get 10 million views. If I have a copyright strike, can I monetize my channel? According to YouTube's monetization page, the simple answer is still yes. But our advice will be to avoid both copyright claims and strikes as much as possible. If I make shorts from my already uploaded content, can I monetize them? Yeah, I don't see why not, and repurposing your content is a strategy that is widely recommended. Just remember this, you'll be transforming landscape videos into vertical formats. Make that satisfying for the viewer. Will YouTube remove copyright claims for shorts? As long as you use YouTube's built-in content creation tools to pick the copyright songs, you should not get a claim. But if you use copyrighted music in your own editor and then upload it to YouTube, you will still likely get a copyright claim. Is it still better to have two channels, one for long-form content and one for shorts? Well, I guess if you do have all of your content on one channel, it does give you a better chance of getting monetized. And YouTube do say that they are improving the algorithm that connects both long-form content and short-form content. And YouTube are also going to update channel pages so it separates shorts and long-form content. So all signs point to one channel, but you didn't hear it from me. If I haven't posted a single short, but I'm already in the YouTube Partner Program, will I be able to monetize shorts if I post any? So I think the answer to this is yes, with a little bit of a caveat. YouTube bundles all of their income revenue streams together, irrespective of how you reach the requirements, but there is a line here deep in the support pages that says, if you're already monetizing and have shorts on your channel, you'll be eligible to share in ad revenue as outlined above after signing the applicable agreement. Now, I reckon this agreement will have something to do with music labels that you didn't sign up to when you first got into the YouTube Partner Program. So I reckon you will be able to monetize YouTube Shorts after you sign a new agreement. But I could be wrong on that. How will I be able to track the Shorts views requirement? My guess is that YouTube will add the new Shorts requirement to this monetization page in the desktop YouTube Studio. And don't forget, you can track monetization from the YouTube Studio mobile app as well. If I upload long form content, do I get a higher revenue split than 45%? It is correct that creators will get 45% of something when it comes to YouTube Shorts. But for long form content, creators will get 55% of the ad revenue as agreed when they signed up to the YouTube Partner Program. Since ads don't run on specific Shorts videos, how will this affect content made for kids? This is an important question because ads on kids' content is treated very differently and creators don't get paid as much. But adverts on Shorts may appear in between videos of all niches that may include content for kids. So I did tweet this question to YouTube, but so far, no reply. So, any advice on how to get 1,000 subscribers and 10 million views as a new channel? Yes, go viral many. What do you think the minimum CPM of YouTube Shorts will be? Well, because we're talking about such huge numbers when it comes to views, and because ads are not necessarily going to be based on video topic, I don't think YouTube's going to display CPM in a way that we're all familiar with. All this is brand new for everyone, YouTube, advertisers and creators. If you do want to pin me down to a number, let's say a CPM of $5 per 1 million views. Rob, you should make a secret Shorts channel as an experiment and try and get it monetized. Are you up to the challenge? Challenge accepted. 2 years ago. We failed miserably. The bigger question is, why does YouTube monetize your videos when you're not in the YouTube Partner Program and take 100% of the revenue? Well, simply put, you agree to this on YouTube's terms of service when you create an account. And I would see this as a positive sign that your content is performing well and that both YouTube and advertisers trust it. I would say in most circumstances, if adverts are appearing on your videos, you're well on the way to monetizing your channel. Don't waste negative energy on something you can't control. Did YouTube just arbitrarily pick a random number? Yes. Yes, they did. The only way to play it right is by re-uploading TikTok and Instagram Reels to YouTube Shorts. No, it isn't. But the question is, will YouTube monetize that type of content? Gee, let me think about this. No. Actually, this way, YouTube is encouraging people to steal and re-upload videos. Has this dude not listened to a word I've been saying? I'm the one who knocks. I'm the danger. And there you have it. 27 of the most frequently asked questions about all of these new YouTube monetization updates answered in the time it takes to put mid-roll ads on this video. But there is one question that remains unanswered, perhaps the biggest one of them all. Is it actually possible to get 10 million YouTube Shorts views in 90 days? We've dedicated an entire video to that question and you can watch it over here.